December 9, 1965. Kecksburg, Pennsylvania. The night sky was alive with a mysterious fireball, streaking across the heavens with an intensity no one had ever seen before. Eyewitnesses reported the object as brighter than any star, its glow visible from miles away. It moved with an uncanny precision, defying the typical behavior of meteors or comets, altering course mid-flight. And then, as quickly as it appeared, it crashed into a dense wooded area near the town. Local authorities arrived at the scene. What they found was unlike anything they had encountered before. Witnesses who were allowed near the crash site described a metallic object about the size of a Volkswagen Beetle with an acorn-like shape. It was adorned with strange markings, almost as if it were something beyond earthly design. The object was quickly covered, sealed off, and all evidence was swiftly confiscated. The US government would later claim the object was debris from a Russian satellite. But for the witnesses who saw it up close, the story was far more complex. For those who had a close-up view of the object, including volunteer firefighter Jim Romansky, the most striking detail was its shape, an acorn-like form. Intriguingly, this exact description matches the flying machines described in ancient Hindu texts known as Vimanas. Could this strange UFO have been an example of the very craft that ancient civilizations wrote about? Could it have been a glimpse into the same technology once thought to belong only to gods? The concept of flying machines is not new. In fact, it stretches back thousands of years. In Hindu mythology, particularly in the epic Mahabharata and the Ramayana, we are introduced to the Vimanas, ancient flying machines that were said to carry gods and heroes through the skies. These machines weren't simple chariots pulled by horses, but highly advanced celestial craft capable of traversing both the earth and the cosmos. In the Mahabharata, we learn that Arjuna, one of the great warriors, used a Vimana known as the Pushpaka Vimana. It was said to be a craft capable of flight, with the power to move faster than the wind, and even to ascend into the heavens. Descriptions of these Vimanas align with modern understandings of advanced technology, high-speed vehicles capable of flight, armed with devastating weaponry. The Mahabharata goes as far as to describe Vimanas that could fire missiles and beams of light. Technology that seems almost futuristic in nature. In the Ramayana, another epic of ancient India, we find a similar description. The god Rama, along with his ally Hanuman, uses a flying chariot, or Vimana, to cross vast distances in their battle against the demon king Ravana. The vehicle was described as capable of incredible speeds, equipped with weapons and energy sources that could decimate armies and bring entire cities to their knees. What's particularly fascinating is that these flying machines are described as being powered by advanced forms of energy, perhaps even anti-gravity technology. Some researchers speculate that these machines were not simply the products of myth, but representations of real, extraterrestrial technology that was brought to Earth long before human civilization as we know it today. But the story doesn't end with the Vimanas. Ancient India is home to another extraordinary enigma, the Kailasa Temple in Ellora, Maharashtra. Carved from a single mountain of solid basalt rock, the Kailasa Temple is an architectural marvel. It's a testament to the ingenuity and craftsmanship of ancient builders, but here's the catch. Modern engineers are still baffled by how it was created. This temple, constructed over 18 years, required the removal of more than 400,000 tons of rock, a task that, by all accounts, should have been impossible for ancient people armed with nothing more than primitive tools. Yet the precision of the cuts, the alignment of the temple's massive structure, and the intricate carvings suggest something far beyond human capabilities at the time. Some theorists argue that the Kailasa Temple may have been built with help from extraterrestrial beings, who provided the ancient people of India with advanced knowledge or technology. Perhaps these gods, who traveled the skies in Vimanas, also provided the tools and knowledge to create such monumental structures, tools that could carve through solid rock with incredible precision, tools that we are only beginning to understand today. But what if these Vimanas aren't just relics of the past? What if the sightings of strange flying objects in our skies today are part of a much larger, ongoing phenomenon? Consider the infamous Phoenix Lights incident of 1997, a UFO sighting witnessed by thousands of people in Phoenix, Arizona. On March 13, 1997, An enormous V-shaped formation of lights appeared over Phoenix, visible to thousands of residents and travelers. The lights hovered silently in the sky for hours, slowly moving across the valley. Witnesses described the object as a massive craft, possibly miles wide, and suggested that it was far too large and silent to be a conventional airplane or military craft. Despite the official explanation that the lights were military flares, many remain unconvinced. The sheer size of the object, coupled with its apparent control over direction and speed, leads many to believe it was an extraterrestrial craft, much like the Vimanas described in ancient texts. The similarity in shape, V-shaped, has led some to suggest that these UFOs may be the modern equivalent of the ancient flying machines that have been described in Hindu mythology for millennia. Could it be that the gods of ancient India were not divine beings but extraterrestrial visitors? Could the Vimanas, those incredible flying machines that carried gods like Rama and Arjuna, have been real spacecraft piloted by beings from other worlds? Ancient texts from India are filled with accounts of gods descending from the heavens, traveling in advanced machines, and sharing knowledge with humanity. But could these gods have been something other than divine? Could they have been beings from distant planets, traveling in ships that we in modern times might call UFOs? Across the globe, people have reported strange encounters with objects in the sky, objects that defy all conventional explanation. In North America, the Phoenix Lights and the Kecksburg UFO are just two examples of sightings that match the descriptions of flying vehicles in ancient texts. In South America, indigenous peoples have long spoken of sky gods who descended from the heavens in fiery chariots. From the Nazca lines of Peru to the ancient pyramids of Egypt, the evidence of extraterrestrial visitors is woven throughout the tapestry of human history. The mystery of the Vimanas, UFO sightings, and ancient alien encounters continues to captivate our imagination. Whether these flying machines are ancient relics, misunderstood technological artifacts, or proof of extraterrestrial visitors, one thing is clear: humanity has been looking to the skies for answers for millennia. As we look to the stars, we must ask ourselves, are we truly alone in the universe, or are we merely part of an ancient story? One that began long before we even knew how to ask the right questions. The truth, perhaps, is closer than we think. If you're fascinated by the idea of ancient alien encounters, the mysterious Vimanas, and UFO sightings that have been happening for millennia, then we want to hear from you. Do you believe the gods of Hindu mythology were actually extraterrestrials? Have you ever witnessed something in the sky you couldn't explain? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. Let's keep the conversation going. If you enjoyed this deep dive into ancient alien mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on the world's most fascinating and unexplained phenomena. Join us on this thrilling journey of discovery, because the truth is out there and it's waiting for you to find it.